guys with just those constant restarts and expecting all of those different cautions to occur behind you?
Honestly, for me, I kind of doze off in the cautions. I mean, as you get more and more restarts, it's just, okay, here we go again. Got to change things up slightly, and but it really doesn't matter until you get maybe to one to go and you're deciding which lane to choose. So for me, I try to just stay cool and just relax in there, because it's typically the cautions are long, especially when you start getting, I don't know, 5, 6 that we had in a row there.
So, I mean, the chill mindset kind of helps keep you calm during some of those times.
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the way that I do things, but yeah, I think overall we tried everything we could. I think Ryan got a really good final restart. I think he restarted in first there, so that caught me a little bit off guard. I definitely thought about doing it, but he definitely did a good job with that and got a good launch and got himself clear. But honestly, if we were side by side, I don't know, anytime we were side by side earlier in the race, I feel like he could just kind of beat me on entry and roll the middle with more speed. So that's the way it goes.
Your pit crew was one of the best tonight, but it seems like you're talking about the restarts. Blaney just had a rocket out there. What more did you need in the setup, or maybe as a driver, to match that?
I don't know. I mean, I think I just needed just a little bit. I don't know. It was really hard to nitpick, but I mean, it seemed like they just had a little bit more. Like when we were side by side, it seemed like they just had a little bit more speed, for a couple laps, and that's really all it matters. You kind of establish your position. So I don't know. I mean, my balance came on the radio at one point in stage 1 or 2, and was like, man, my balance is pretty good. I just can't go enough. So that's the way it goes, but still good to come home second.
It's also unique that 2 cars might dominate a race like this where the track changes. You got an extra stage, and so I guess for you guys, how did you keep that car dominant even though you couldn't really get by the 12? Because you two guys pretty much dominated this race tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say he dominated. I think we hovered around the top 3, all night. I think anytime we would, get good track position, get the lead, and the run would go the way we need it to in terms of our car, maybe having a quick restart and get strung out. That usually helped us. If it would get kind of bunched up, I felt like there were a couple guys that had just, overall more pace than us, and could just take advantage in the first 3-4 laps, and then we kind of get settled out in 3rd or 4th.
Can you just talk about the battle with Blaney, though? Because, I mean, every restart was the two of you back and forth, and, I mean, it was quintessential, racing what the fans like to see side by side. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I enjoyed it. I have trust in how he races, and he caught me off guard with the last restart. He restarted first, and I thought about that, man. I tried that in the simulator, actually, and I just never did it throughout the night, and I was getting good pushes from the 5, and when he kind of got wrecked or whatever happened there, I lost my help, and kind of anytime you have the same engine, like, you can kind of match your push up pretty good. So yeah, he caught me off guard that last restart, but like I said, I think he was that good, and he would have cleared me anyways.
How long did it take for you guys to realize you had a good setup, or keep working on it since you guys didn't have any practice or qualifying?
I mean, first part of the race, I thought, man, we're decent. I think some of the Toyota guys were faster than us, but I felt like, man, balance is close. It's not doing anything really bad. It's doing little things here and there. At times we were just on both sides of the balance, needed just a hair more grip, and then I just felt like there were a couple guys that were just faster. The 45 was really good. The 20 was really good until he spun, so we just needed a little bit.
Is it reassuring?
This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.